Hi, my name is Victor Collaso, and I'm the writer, director, and creator of TDS, which is also known on YouTube as Take One, Pass It Back.
My name is David Montalvo. I play as Felipe Sanchez, but everybody calls me Yaakov in the show. And I'm the creator, producer, and one of the writers.
My name is Jeff Wade, and I was in Take One, Pass It Back as Professor Wash.
Yeah, I'm George Lanzarakis, and I play Big Man on the show.
Hi, my name is Dimitri Kratman, and I play Little Man on the show, Take One, Pass It Back.
My name is Jesus Alcantara, and I play Juan in Take One, Pass It Back.
My name is Ron Wilson. I play Kevin Moore in the show, also known as Kush.
My name is Richie Hurd. The character that I play is Professor Don.
So too, because, I liked it basically. It was funny, and I thought it was well done and well edited. I liked the lines in there. It was all around a good episode. Yeah, I should have had fun with that episode too, because I remember we were shooting the scene, and I was trying not to laugh because he was just staring at me I couldn't get a reaction from him. I was like, what can I work with? He's just yeah, bro. I understand.
You do have somewhat of a monotone face. So how do you react from that?
Sneak peek, little.
No one knows what happens. My favorite episode would probably be, I really like episode 2. I thought the cohesion between, I don't know which name I should call you. I'll just call you Jesus.
Juan,
Jesus,
Yeah.
and the other one. What is the other one's name?
Jessica, played by Josie Esparza.
Okay, Jessica and Josie. I thought the cohesion was well done, I felt like that actually could have really happened, I just thought it was the funniest one. There were a couple funny ones, I really liked 3. Well, I kind of like 3.
My mom saw episode 3. That was awkward to talk about.
Yeah, my mom got mad. She said, "You like pussy?"
So my favorite episode is the one where I have a 3-second cameo in there. It's pretty cool. You can barely even see me, but I like it a lot actually. And the other episode that I like a lot is episode 4. I'm in there a little bit more, and these fun guys didn't even know my name was Dimitri till the last day of the show. Actually,
Your name is David.
You told us.
I just found out your name's Dimitri.
I don't know. I don't know which one I like better, 3 or 4. I just think of them as the same episode. I like that.
Oh, the production was really cool. I liked it a lot, more so because it gave me practice as far as the instruction that I sort of do in my professional life. So it kind of goes hand in hand. I like that aspect of it.
Yeah, I was going to say too, the production was a very long process. But one of the things I'm very happy about is that we got the restaurant like Sergio, that Mexican restaurant that were willing to help us out to, film there as long as we wanted. Hunan, that Chinese restaurant for episode 2. And that last episode 4 at Cafe LaGuardia, where we filmed we were at the club, that was really nice. And that Cuban restaurant's been around since 1980, and they actually closed down a week after we filmed that episode. So
We shut that
right.
down.
We were the first and the last to ever film at that restaurant. So it was really nice. We made a change in history,
I really enjoyed working with both Victor and David and everyone involved in this project. It was incredibly gratifying.
David, how did you feel when Professor Wash, played by Jeffrey Wade, yelled at you?
I got a chance to exercise some demons by being an angry professor with a potty mouth, and I was never both of those things at the same time before.
Yeah, it was very interesting. I never, Jeff is a cool guy. We go way back. And I never had him yell at me for any reason. But when he was yelling at me, my heart started beating and dropped. I was like, damn, this is real.
So I enjoyed that thoroughly. Never got a chance to kick someone out of a class either. So it was a nice way, as I said, to exercise some demons.
The first time we did the take, he didn't curse at all, so I didn't feel anything. But then he cursed. He said, "Get the fuck out of here!" I was like, "Damn!" So I feel it right.
Italian?
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! I thought you pizzeria. You got it wrong. So
as far as the aspect of making, I think episode 3 was the most fun to make.
Yeah.
You know, I actually was able to kind of get some of my own personal ideas out there, which was pretty cool. You know, to see what that was like. And I want to thank Victor that he's so open to ideas because a lot of people aren't like that. So that was really cool experience there.
I think same here for me. It was like episode 4 because it was kind of just off. It weren't really like clicking together. Like it was
The hell?
out of sync and then just seemed out of place. I don't know why, but yeah.
Yeah, I just felt like, from my point of view, every single episode so far had like a different vibe to it. Actually, like episode 1 was like really calm. Actually, number 2 is pretty funny. Number 3 was like a calm again. Actually, and number 4 was like well, as you see, a little choppy here and there. So it was like out of place, like chaotic. Actually, so there was really no emotion to it, I guess. So yeah.
It seemed like no structure kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and see that was the thing about writing, but we'll eventually get to that point where we'll be able to do fast paced episodes.
right, like I gotta say something. From so far from what YouTube's showing me so far, a lot of people like episode 2 and 3 the most. Number 1, I don't know how it's going so fast. It's going faster than any video that we post on YouTube.
You guys are welcome.
Thanks, Kush. But episode 4, I gotta defend my case why I love it. One thing too is when I noticed that, you know, we've been getting a lot of Hispanic, you know, viewers and subscribes.
That's huge.
I thought to give back, you know, a little Spanish culture by just showing a little dance, you know what I'm saying? To kind of show that we embrace another culture.
Multicultural.
Right.
Very much so.
We appreciate them for that.
Yeah. So, but don't worry, we won't take the whole time in the dance. Just letting you know.
Just 45 minutes of each dance. Like a DDR dance evolution and so
Step one.
And we'd like to thank David's cousin Henry Soto, who actually played security guard.
Oh yeah,
which is kind of funny. Yeah, he's not on the list, which is
He's
kind
not on the list.
Which is funny. In episode 3, he was actually in episode 3, but it was so dark you actually couldn't see him, but you see him in the background. In the part when we see him in the background when they're doing the stripper thing with strippers, and as I'm panning the camera around, he's actually talking to somebody in Spanish and he's laughing.
I gotta say 3 because it was so funny. We're chilling in my crib and we're trying to figure out how to get to a party. And funny enough, that actually happened to me. A bunch of my friends, they met up at someone's crib, right? We got through, and 2 of us were in the list of that party, and the rest weren't. It was a bunch of, like 5 guys. And the reason why we wanted to go was Lupe Fiasco was performing that day in Chicago. So I thought of writing that into the script. Vic, you know, he made it smooth and stuff like that, and it came to life. So I thought that was really cool, and I really liked the dancing part. Even though my crew right here, they're like, "Damn, it's too long." But the reason why I liked it so much is because you could see like episode 4, right? So what I like about it is just that you get to see where there's a little connection going with Claire and Yaakov. You know, either they're gonna go out the next step or what's gonna happen. So it's just like a little.
Actually, the first episode that you did was my favorite. I like the intro that y'all did. It's very like interesting. I like the part, you know, when the individual was dancing and you had the lights going on, the strobe lights, and like how you introduced the characters in the show. I think it's a very interesting dynamic, and I want to see how it plays out in the future. So it's like a reality show meets what's that show that like Friends.
I'm Malcolm X. No, but I had a hard time vibing with episode 4. I think primarily it's just because I had an idea of how it was supposed to go, but the idea that I had in my head that I was excited for wasn't really neutralized. Based for several different reasons, you know. For one, we were on a time constraint. They were trying to close up shop. You know, it was a little bit of confusion. You know, there was some frustration in episode 4. It was awesome because we all were there. That was probably the greatest aspect of shooting at all, when us all being there. But it was definitely probably the most difficult, confusing. The dance scene was awesome. Don't get me wrong. I just think it didn't need to be 2 hours long.
It was 3 minutes, but anyway.
3 hours long.
In a 7-minute show.
Right, yeah. So, but like I said, it's definitely a growing process. So I'm sure that the following episodes will be better. You can only get better for the most part, so that's good. Feeling ambitious about that.
The most rehearsals of all times is when we were all together at my house, like always on Sunday, and we told George, this is your time to shine, and George was so excited. I see him with the script. My cousin goes, "Dude, did you see George?"
I don't remember this.
And then
This is the first day of rehearsal.
First day, to this day I can't forget it. But George, he's looking at the script. He's looking at the script. Now he has no lines. Just remember this. So he goes like this. Like he was real into it. I was like, damn, vocal cords going.
Stretch one passing back.
One passing back.
I can't do this.
I really like that scene in the beginning where me and Kush were chilling. I interrupt class and I make that take one pass it back. It's funny because I made that little beat when I was taking a shit in the bathroom. I ain't gonna lie. Eminem
That's good.
He quoted, "The best time you start thinking is when you're taking a shit."
Yeah,
because you're only concentrating one direction. You know what I'm saying?
Like this.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You get
Thank you.
right.
That's something to keep in mind as I write my music.
Right. Get some sage wisdom. You know what I'm saying?
Choppy bars at the time.
Right.
Got the microphone.
I got something wiggling. You know what I'm saying?
Which microphone? You caught that. Kush made it funny.
I can't wait, sitting wondering in the corner. We all gotta wait till you just say distant torture. You and I came late, sitting wondering